Hi, my name is Nick Landing. I'm in group 1 of Project Spyn, and I'm just gonna tell you about how the whole thing went for me. So, in the beginning of Project Spyn, just overall, I realized that this was an actually really fun project, but it was also really challenging at some points. In the most points that it was challenging was definitely the testing everything. Just because every single time you need something to work, you have to test it and then see what adjustments you make, and then test it again, see if there's any more adjustments to make. And it's just a lot of adjusting and a lot of adapting to errors that happen. Just to show a little bit, here's some of the code that we have. So as you can see, it's actually quite long as far as code goes. There we go. There we go. That's all of it. It's quite a few pages. This is just because in doing so, we had to code different things for the autonomous part. The autonomous part was definitely the hardest part of seeing everything. And then we also had to code the remote control part, which wasn't nearly as hard as the actual autonomous part. But just to describe the way that we went about the autonomous part, I'll even show some pictures just so we can get a better look of everything. And then there's a video as well that I can show. So there's our car. That's the front of it. And then that's an aerial view. But yeah, so essentially the way our car worked was we had touch sensors in the front, and then we had ultrasonic sensors on the side. So the thought of it was for the car to be hugging the left side at all times. And then when the front sensors were touched, then it would turn right if the ultrasonic sensor detected that there was no wall to the left of it, then it would turn left. And as you can see, this works by our video. It did take a little while, especially in figuring out the way that the sensors work and the little quirks about the car, because one thing that I noticed is that the equipment is not perfect in doing this. So we just had to figure out like what little adjustments we needed to make sure that the actual motion of the car was good, because we reached the point where our code, there was nothing that we can do to fix it, but it was all about the design that we needed to fix. So our car actually went through quite a bit of different design changes, but in the end we found the one that worked best. And it worked best by far. Like in other previous versions, it was way too heavy, so we made our cage in the back smaller, which helped a lot. And it just made it much more efficient. So overall, I would say that on a teamwork aspect and everything, my team was great. We definitely all contributed to the project, and knowing exactly what was going on. Like we made sure everybody was aware of what's going on and how we can change things to make better, and just see what we thought was best for the team. I believe that's it. Thank you for giving us the assignment first, just for the experience. And I had a good time working on Project Spyn.